All right, this is pretty amazing, and it's hard to find things to say amazing about these days, but this is. The Nasdaq is up 15 of the 18 trading days so far this month. If it maintains that pace, it'll be the most winningest month for the index since September of 1996. Welcome to Trading Nation. I'm Brian Sullivan. Boris Schlossberg and Craig Johnson are your Trading Nation team today. It's pretty cool, Boris, although, listen, I guess I'm old enough. I started in this business actually in late 1996. I was there during the Nasdaq bubble. I do worry, you know, whenever we make a sort of a mid to late 90s correlation, the antenna go up a little bit here. Is this something to worry about? It's kind of a weird anomaly.
I'm with you there. I remember those days very, very well. I agree. I think this is more interesting as a contrarian signal. Typically, when you have that kind of a concentration of positive days, mean reversion is about to kick in. So I think it could be a situation where sell in May may be the best prescription for Nasdaq. Come out of the top and come back in September, November when things re-rally.
Well, is it that? Here's the other thing I'll say, though, Boris, before we go to Craig, which is in 1996, I think that was the year of the irrational exuberant comment, right? Or was it 97? It was right around there. The market kept going for like another 4 years. That's the problem.
That's true, but we've already had an extraordinary move. It's not like sort of it's early in the session, and I don't think we have the same kind of fertile environment as we had in 1996 of just pure mania. So, you know, it's no doubt that fundamentally all the tech companies have certainly come to the forefront. They are now the dominant companies in American industry. But that story has been really well told. I think profit taking is due here, and I'd be very cautious about trying to get long here at these levels.
Okay, Craig Johnson, do you view this pretty incredible number as anything, or is it a contrarian signal to Boris's point? Or
I think it's
a lot of positive momentum?
Well, it's a lot of positive momentum, Brian, for sure. I think it's an interesting stat, but when I step back and I think about the charts and what's happening in here, the trend, by all definition, is our friend at this point in time, and we don't have any indication of a trend change happening here. I'd also just mention in terms of earnings have been better here in the first quarter than we've seen over the last couple of years. So I'm not going to fight the price trend of the market. I'm not going to fight the earnings trend of the market, and we're finally seeing a lot of these names inside of the tech sector doing well. Brian, I'd also just note that when you look at the Nasdaq Composite and also compare it to the Nasdaq 100, size does matter here as the large cap names continue to power ahead. And to me, this is a sign of investors wanting to buy these good quality franchises, and some of them still seem reasonably valued just from a fundamental perspective, Brian. So I'm sticking with the trend for now and continuing to ride this wave higher.
Sticking with the trend and riding the wave higher. And Boris, I just want to be clear, you're not negative right now in the short term, are you? It's just,
no.
You just something to watch.
I do want to be clear. I would not short this move. That's absolutely true. You don't want to short a parabolic trend, but I would step away. I would literally start to just, you know, lighten up my positions into this strength, because I do think it's going to come in for some profit taking. I'd rather be out of the way when that happens.
All right, be out of the way when it happens. Boris, thank you very much. Craig's riding the momentum wave. Pretty incredible stats, guys. Could have the best month in 20 years. Craig and Boris, thank you both very much. Folks, I'm Brian Sullivan. Thanks as always for joining us on Trading Nation. We'll see you next time.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.